I'm always delighted to be with Saul News. This has been such a leader in the conservative movement and the Republican Party.
Welcome to the Saul's Newsstand News Rewind for August 15th, 2025. The Washington Examiner reports, NRCC launches Inside the Majority video series ahead of 2026 midterm elections. The National Republican Congressional Committee is set to launch a video series beginning with Representative Gabe Evans, highlighting members in competitive districts as the GOP fights to hold the majority.
I'm Congressman Gabe Evans from Colorado. Right now I'm wearing my police boots, same pair that I wore when I was on duty as a police officer, and I do that for a reason. It keeps me grounded. My morning routine hasn't changed in 14 years. And so when I put on these boots every morning, it reminds me of what I did as a police officer, and it reminds me why I'm here in Congress. I decided to run for Congress when I watched public safety in Colorado collapse as a result of defund the police policies. I came to Washington, D.C. to continue the exact same thing that led me to the military and to law enforcement, and that is keeping our country, our state, and our communities safe so that we have safe, affordable places for people to live, to work, and to raise their families. Making sure that I'm thoughtful and passionate in the policies to preserve and protect those things for the current generation and for future generations and for our communities, friends, and neighbors.
Evans's seat is one of 8 toss-up races for Republicans going into 2026, according to the Cook Political Report, as they fight to hold on to their ultra-slim majority. The NRCC intends to release more videos on other swing district Republicans in a series called Inside the Majority. Democrats are on defense in the House with 40 seats rated competitive compared to the 29 marked competitive for the GOP. Democrats only need a net gain of 3 seats to flip the House. The Daily Signal reports, Brown's reported Senate run leads to shift in Ohio race. After weeks of speculation, former Democrat Senator Sherrod Brown is reportedly entering the race to run next year against Republican Senator Jon Husted, who was appointed earlier this year to replace now Vice President J.D. Vance. Crystal Ball's Larry Sabato already changed the state of the race from likely Republican to lean Republican. Brown was denied a 4th term when he was defeated by Senator Bernie Moreno by 3.6 points last November. That flip helped Republicans regain control of the Senate. Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer reportedly met with Brown to encourage him to run to defeat Husted, with the former senator being seen as the Democrats' best hope. And finally, The Hill reports, Mamdani leading New York City mayor race by 19 points. Zohran Mamdani leads in the New York City mayoral race by almost 20 points in a 5-person field as opposition to the state lawmakers' bid continues to be split among multiple candidates, a new poll shows. The Siena College poll released Tuesday shows Mamdani leading by 19 points over his next closest opponent, former New York Governor Andrew Cuomo, 44% to 25%. Republican nominee Curtis Sliwa was considerably behind them with 12%, followed by incumbent Mayor Eric Adams with 7%. Mamdani is the favorite to win the November general election in the heavily Democratic-leaning city. His critics are hoping that one of his opponents can manage to pull off an upset, but the poll's results show the difficulty facing them. And that concludes your Saul's Newsstand News Rewind for August 15th, 2025. For more political news faster, visit saulsnews.com.